Yo, what is up? Asione here. I am recording this as a Delone video. I'm actually just starting the process of essentially editing part two of the chair video. So I thought I would just talk while I'm doing it because it helps me like focus on what I'm doing rather than just I don't know, not doing anything. Um, I'm super behind on editing because essentially I had my friend's bachelor party, Toby, which was awesome. That was super fun. And then right after, I had to make an emergency stop to pick up this little girl. Where is she? My room's a mess. Where is she? Oh, can you see her? Nolly, come here, Nolly. This way. Nolly. Yeah, you can barely see her. I'm trying to. The wire, the webcam is fucking up. Okay, she's tired right now. There's people at the house, so I'm trying to make sure she's not anxious. She's a bit anxious, so she's been taking a lot of my time. But but yeah, so I'm really late. I think I'm already late of uploading. I actually need to message in my Discord and tell everybody. Well, I need to. I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to yet, though. Right now, I am just editing part two. I'm starting. Which, again, we're kind of late. You can see this is what we're working on right now. This is a timeline. I can pop it up, and we're kind
Thought it
of...
was a funny joke, and then you didn't laugh. So
Wait, what joke then?
you can put your car back. Come on, don't be a loser. Okay. Anyway. Anyway. What? Well, okay, I didn't initially say that as a joke. I was like genuinely proud. I was like, I remember that thing, you know what I'm saying? And then I thought it was a funny joke, and then you didn't laugh. So whatever.
Wait, what? What did I say?
Yeah, if I can put my car back in a chair. You can put your car back. Come on, don't be a loser. Okay.
Wait, what? Okay, anyway. So the main thing is... Whoa. Does this look squished to you?
I think he's...
Okay, this doesn't look squished, but this does. Am I wrong for that? What happened? Yeah, this is all squished. Why is it all squished? That's not great.
This is just an update. It's 12:30 a.m. I went and got a snack. I talked to some people about it. This fucking game's insane. So,
okay, so essentially the issue I have, or not really an issue, but the thought process I have is that I don't know how I want to frame this part of the video. We just went through a grand adventure, but now we're gonna settle down and really just focus on the game and my mentality, which makes me think, what kind of stories go along with that? We were in the physical in part one, but now we are in the mental and emotional of part two. So if we're more on the emotional side, the mental side, what do a lot of stories do? Lots of movies, mental, emotional. The stories, there's still a lot of intention obstacle. There's a lot of speaking about how you're feeling, but I want this to be entertaining and not just... I want there to be a guide. I don't want it to be like only a movie. A list is a good place to start. So what could we do with a list? So we have, what are lists that people can easily follow? I like lists. So first we got Jump King. Nope, sorry, Pogo Stuck. Pogo Stuck, the stages. Is that good enough though? That focuses on the game rather than focusing on me. So I don't know if I like that as much, but it's an option. We have the stages of grief or the steps of death. Those are frameworks of mental studies and patterns that humans follow. You know, most people know the stages of grief. Most people don't. I don't know if people know the stages of death, the acceptance, the denial, the depression, the energy, stuff like that. When it comes to people dying, um, it felt like dying. Let's see what else we have. Maybe my strategies of relief or perseverance. I think that's all right. I don't remember how many strategies I had, so that might be a short list, which probably isn't good. And I also think that could easily fit within the stages of death or the steps of death. So, or what did I say? Stages of grief or steps of death. We'll see. The last one I'm thinking just the days. The days. So we could just say day 1 I did this, day 2 I did this, day 3 I did this. So right out of the gate, I think all of these will be included, but I think Pogo stuck the stages out, and I think my strategies of perseverance is out. I don't think those are the main focus. The idea is chained to a chair until I beat this game. So you think the days are important. Day 1 I did this, day 2 I did this, day 3 I did this. That's very basic, and so that's strong. And then an overlying other thing we could easily do is, again, stages of grief or steps of death, and that's more thematic. That's more thematic. I think because I need to get this out ASAP, I'm going to do primarily just the day counter. So day 1, day 2, day 3, etc. And on the side, it's going to be a combination of the steps of death or stages of grief. Which one's more known? The stages of grief. Which one is more unique? Steps of death. Which one's more notable? Kind of the steps of death. I think we'll go with steps of death. Real quick, what are the steps of death? What are the stages or steps of death? We're checking ChatGPT real quick. Nope. No, I'm talking about mentally, kind of like the stages of grief. I'm talking about the framework of the mentality of someone dying. That's a horrible way to say that, but whatever. The psychological stages or process of death work with Dr. Ellis Kubler-Ross. Yes. Denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and then finally acceptance. Okay, so what we can do is we can separate the days, because I believe it was day 8 through 15 is how long I was stuck here. So day 8 through 15, so we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then within those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's the stages of death within the 15 days. So it's easy to follow with the days. It's expected, it's accepted, but then we can add some more thematic and more interesting things with the stages of grief. I think if I was really putting my time into this project, like I did with other projects, I would have probably gone primarily with the steps or the stages of death compared, but we're going simple. So we have multiple days to comb through. It's already been 10 minutes. Hey Siri, set an alarm for 20 minutes. Thank you. So we'll go into here and we'll kind of see what we're playing with here. Essentially, I'm going to go ahead and close. So we got the part 2 timeline. This is all of part 1. And so now we're extending it. I'm going to delete most of this, but I'm keeping it for just right now. And I'm trying to also think, how do we start this? This is how we ended it. With the finishing of Jump King. Yep, and then it goes into like a little cheeky day montage where you think we're gonna keep going, and then
Oh my God, I'm just playing.
stay tuned for part 2. And so it gives a little bit of a teaser. The main thing is we started the day. So now, if we started the day now, well, honestly, you know what? I shouldn't even think about that. Let's go through all of the, let's get the timelines up here. Let's make sure all the timelines are good. Are they all synced up? It looks like this is. This should be, yeah, this is all working stuff. Let's day 9. Let's go to 10. Because if it's not all synced up, then that's not great. I don't think I need to go through the syncage right now. But this looks good. This almost looks like it was all entirely just gaming the entire day. It looks like I didn't do anything else. Day 3 of Pogo Stock. Okay, let's go to 10:11. It says 10:11, not 10:11 sync. What? Going to bed. It's really late at night. Okay, this kind of looks like it's synced. So that's good. Let's go 10:12. Okay, this. Indirect control compared to other. Okay, this is me working. That was me shitting. And this does look synced. Awesome. And with that reset, I'm gonna go pee. I've actually been having. Okay, 10:13. Uh-oh. There's some offline stuff here. Why? 10:13.
Now it's time for the Torture Jimmy segment or whatever. Something that you need to think.
Yeah.
This looks synced. Awesome. And two more. Let's hope they're synced. Did I do it? No, I didn't. Okay. So the last couple days need to be synced. Marry me. So that, and then 10:15. And then this is not synced either. And then, yep. Oh, I was watching Halo. Way back in the day, man. Way back in the day. This is going to date me so bad because a new Halo tournament just dropped. Just finished. And this is old. Really old. So.
Okay. It is 5 p.m. and I've not done any Pogo Stock because I'm just watching Halo. But food just came for me, so I'm going to get the food, eat the food.
Okay, so essentially we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Yeah, we have 8 days. What we can do is, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and watch through all of them at like supersonic speed, most of the B-roll, and then I'm going to pop through kind of how I was feeling. I'm going to write it all down on my notebook, how I was feeling throughout playing Pogo Stock and seeing what my mentality was like, and then seeing what obstacles I was stuck on. I'm going to do that for all 8 days so I can kind of start squeezing and seeing what is most important to show and what is the roller coaster of emotions and the roller coaster of the viewer, what they're going to experience as I put one day in front of the other because you need the context. So first I'm going to watch days, log emotions, obstacle progress, good moments, what did I just say? Log emotions, obstacles of progress, and good moments in each day. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. Okay. I should probably. I usually don't ever edit Ditlone videos, so should I just pause here? I'm just gonna pause. I'll give you an update on each day, and if I procrastinate, I'm gonna die, I guess. Okay. Hello. Unpaused. I've gone through only just a bit. I just got to the Pogo Stock part because the first day I kind of do a lot of stuff before Pogo Stock. I'm kind of wondering though, so let's do this real quick. since that stuff was squeezed, did I accidentally day 8? Did I even stream it? Yeah, it's squeezed in the stream too. Well, it is what it is. Whoops. I guess I'm just gonna have to make a little note, be like, sorry guys, I recorded it wrong for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird.
Oh, I think I need to get good at the timing of. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I agree. I agree now.
Okay. So you see, this is literally like every single day is like upwards of 8+ hours. So I'm not gonna be able to actually watch through all of it. So I'm gonna mostly edit via waveform and just go through the waveforms. The audio is separated, so this is both of them combined. This third track right here, this one highlighted. This one is just voice and this one's just game. So if we, for instance, solo this track, you'll only hear Pogo Stuck. But if we solo this track,
I think I'm gonna do. Okay, first off,
and then you won't hear the game.
6.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna basically go off of this second waveform so I can see when I'm talking and what I'm feeling and where I am when I'm feeling those situations. Because otherwise, a game is just game. There's gonna be some epic moments where I'm like, whoa, but I'll probably also speak, whoa, that was epic, right? And if we're doing just a gaming montage, I can pull those clips from almost anywhere. The one thing I will check though real quick is the fact that I didn't realize in the studio editor, could I go to the analytics and actually see 13 views? Wow. Can I see where people like came in on? Like, what is this? Into the stream? Like, these are little humps, but these are also retention. They're not like 45 minutes was peak viewership of 6 people. That's not going to be a lot of data. I can't even watch it. So if I had more viewers, that would maybe be a thing. But I do not have more viewers. So seeing when I had 2 viewers versus 6 viewers, I'm not sure if it's super helpful. Because they probably just came to check in, found my stream, and clicked right off. That doesn't mean that was necessarily an entertaining part of the stream. If I was a big viewer, that I probably would actually use this. Okay, going back to pausing the video. Bye. Okay, I've been editing for just a little bit. I've gotten here. I can kind of show you. I've gotten through this of notes. I'm being a lot more thorough in the beginning because it's the first time I've played, and my curve of emotion is really important here, and it happens pretty rapidly. I did not realize how angry I got, how fast, and how annoyed I got. I remember thinking while editing this video, or just thinking about the video in general, these games are rage games, and I'm usually one who doesn't rage all that often. Like, I'll comically rage, but not like seriously rage. And I think I've already, within the first 2 hours of play time of this game, I already started like seriously raging. So, pretty interesting. Didn't realize how quickly I dove into it, because in the beginning there's times like I literally was screaming. I was like, I'm so fucking good, you know what I mean? And there's times where I literally said, what if I get this done tonight? I can't believe I didn't learn the first time. Anyway, so it's it's going pretty good. We're gonna go through this again a lot more quickly, I think, and we're just gonna log all the big ideas. And the other thing I heard myself say, that this game was already so annoying and I'm raging so much, I'm gonna go through a fucking enlightenment. So that's another thing that's kind of interesting. We have the stages of death. What are the stages of enlightenment? Are there parallels there? Can I somehow cross the stages of death and the stages of enlightenment, death and birth, yin and yang? Are they, can they weave together? So I'm gonna actually get through day 1, and then what I'm gonna do is look up some kind of frameworks for thinking about enlightenment in different cultures. Maybe I would love to see if I can pull some from my heritage, from like, I don't know, some cool ancient Chinese lore, or maybe some Scottish lore, because I am Scottish too. Or maybe some like Hinduism or Buddhism or yogi principles, because I do know more about yoga or yogi stuff and meditation and stuff. And that's very enlightenment-esque. So we'll see. I'll let you know how what I find. For you, it'll be a second. For me, it'll probably be like an hour or so. Okay, we're back. Okay, so it's been another hour or so. I have no idea. I got my notes for the most part, blitzed through more of it. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the mic. You can see a little bit of what I was working on. You can see a lot of this was just silence, just me mindlessly playing, so it doesn't really matter. I have some little fucks in there, but for the most part, you can see here, and then I took a break. Here's where I really get into the details of what I'm thinking. So this is where I'm going to actually spend some time in there. But we're already done with essentially day one, which is good. Look at that neck acne. Need to get a face washing routine, which I have now. Anyway, so I'm done with day one. I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to keep editing. I might start another recording and just make a different Delone video for day two editing, or day two of Pogo Stuck editing, because it actually does help me stay focused, the fact that I have to give you guys an update. But it's also kept me from peeing. I literally have not peed. I have to pee right now. I've been doing the potty dance while watching this footage. Anyway, the next steps I'm going to do, actually, before I end this video, I'm going to first I'm going to pee. Second, I'm going to find the enlightenment thing. I do like the idea of the yin and yang, the stage of death and the stage of enlightenment. So I'm going to see if I can do that real quick right now. Here, I'll look it up immediately, so that I can, when I come back, we can go. What different ideology? 10 mint. Okay. I am gonna go pee. I will be RB. Poo poo pee pee. Okay, it's been a bit. And I think I have an interesting thing, so I'm not going to spoil it all, but I did think I found a parallel, and I didn't find just one, because I also didn't feel like it's great to go into just one, maybe, because I'm not an actual practitioner of any of these philosophies or spiritual beliefs or practices or whatever entirely. I just draw from them, and I'm very interested in them. But I'm not a practitioner. So me educating a bunch of people on something that I'm not even in the circle of, I'm looking into the circle. I'm not in the circle speaking out. You get what I'm saying? So I would feel kind of not good speaking with like authority of what, this philosophy means, or what, Buddhism believes in a time of strife, or Taoism, or, and stuff like that. Especially in the context of a comedic joke video. I feel like that could be kind of offensive or appropriative or whatever. So basically, I have been talking to AI for the last hour or so, which is usually what I do. Well, not in life, just when I'm thinking about stuff. Anyway, and talking with it and basically giving it all my insight of how I beat this challenge and how I personally think about things, to essentially create a fusion, an amalgamation of a bunch of practices and studies into Onayism. So I'm going to make sure that's also not in itself kind of offensive. But it is kind of what, a lot of it's actually kind of what I believe in general, but just with a little bit of a self-aware, jokey edge. Because it is just, Onayism. But hey, it's funny. I don't know, and it is what I believe it is, because I do have a fusion of a bunch of these practices and stuff. It is truly how I go, or how I live. So, that's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna solidify what that is, see the parallels between the stages of death and Onayism. Go through all 8 videos, make sure it aligns, and then write the voiceover script and start editing. Hopefully, I'll probably start editing the timeline tomorrow. It's only 6 p.m. right now, so I am going to keep going through all the days, a little bit more spotty. I might not go through every voice line just to put markers. So I'm probably going to go through it pretty quick, see where my emotional states are at depending on the obstacle, line it all up in a timeline with post-it notes and stuff, and then hopefully I should be good tomorrow to start editing it and get it out maybe by end of the week. We'll see. Anyway, it's been a 25-minute video. Yeah, I'm headed out. See ya. And if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. Link in the description. Part 1 of my video that I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about editing part 2. Watch part 1. Okay, thanks. Bye.